Peace, y'all. Johnny Fastlane here. So, Dame Dash gets sued by Chris Brown. Let's talk hip-hop. Alright, yo, so this is an allhiphop.com exclusive, right? And when I say that Dame Dash is being sued by Chris Brown, I don't mean the R&B singer, right? I mean this crazy lawyer named Christopher Brown, right? And the whole situation is, I think that this lawyer is suing Chris Brown for defamation of character, and he's suing him for $1 million, right? But this comes after a long line of Dame Dash being sued by this same lawyer, right? And they have a really, really deep relationship, right? So the whole situation is, a couple months ago, this lawyer, Christopher Brown, managed to get $300,000 from Dame Dash, right? There was this woman, Edwyna Brown, who is an author and a writer. She was working on this movie called Mafietta. And basically, bottom line is that she wanted Dame Dash to help with directing and producing this movie, and Dame Dash kind of, I guess he was taking his time on it, or he wasn't doing it fast enough, so she decides to pull him off of the project. And according to her, he didn't want to leave the project, so he kept on working on it, and that kind of stifled production. She sues him. She gets this lawyer, Christopher Brown, in on it. She sues him for $300,000 and wins that case, right? Dame Dash is upset. So he starts, talking trash about this lawyer, Christopher Brown, on his Instagram, right? At that point, Christopher Brown is like, oh, you talking about me? I'm gonna sue you for defamation of character, sues Dame Dash for $7.6 million, and that case is still pending now, right? Then Dame Dash has a whole nother incident unrelated to any of that other stuff with a camera woman that is his employee that he had living with him, right? So Dame Dash was working on a documentary for his streaming service or his streaming platform, and he had a camera woman following him around and also living with him and his wife, right? But she had her own room and her own space though. Dame Dash actually used his credit card to buy her all the equipment that she would need to film this documentary, right? Apparently, according to the woman, one night in the middle of the night, Dame Dash came into her room. He wanted to get a threesome popping with her and his wife. He was drunk. He groped her. All this is allegedly, but because of that, she is also suing Dame Dash for $51 million now, right? And calls up that same lawyer, Christopher Brown, right? After Dame Dash gets wind of this, he goes on Instagram to talk more trash about Christopher Brown, and then Christopher Brown decides to sue Dame Dash for another $1 million yesterday, right? And this $1 million is also for defamation of character, because the $7.6 million is defamation of character, but in the state of New York, this $1 million is for defamation of character in the state of Massachusetts. And then Christopher Brown also says that Dame Dash, I guess, tarnish his reputation also in the state of Hawaii, so that lawsuit is probably coming as well, right? All this is crazy because it really seems like this lawyer, Christopher Brown, has a hard-on for Dame Dash and his money, right? And so anybody who has any issues with Dame Dash, I'm sure Christopher Brown will probably do it, not pro bono, but you ain't gotta pay him up front because he's gonna get his money on the back end anyway. And it seems like he's dedicating his career, or at least this part of his career, to like taking down Dame Dash for some crazy reason, right? But yeah, that's all we know for now, yo. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and y'all already know what to do. Peace.